This goes to the main Drama Monday topic of the evening. It's the guy gamers. He's back again. So, firstly, I posted this, or should I say Hot Wheels did, on the second channel. It was We Lost Nin10doland to the AI bros. This was in reference to the fact that Nin10doland stated that in his What If series, if it were to return, he would have to rely on AI. This is the whole post, right? If you want to pause and read it all, you can read it on your own time. But this is the whole post, right? Ever since my video came out, which is not even a day ago, fucking 11K views already. You guys are drama. You guys are drama farmers. Holy shit. 11 bomb on day one, yeah? Fucking hell, lads, you're crazy. So I posted that. I'm like, okay, whatever. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Right? Moved on with my day. Moved on with my life, right? On Nin10doland. Somehow, gamers, Nin10doland returned. He decided to make a little bit of an addendum. So how about we go on a special Bravo 6 dive? Let's have a look at what he said. This is the new community post he made. Hey, beautiful people. Update on some things. It seems like my name is being dragged through the mud. Once more from a recent community post I made. So let's make this clear. Pause. I'm going to pause you right there. So if you guys want to read the whole thing on your own, you can. I'm going to go bit by bit. I'm going to take you through how I feel about this bit by bit. Firstly, dragged through the mud implies that what I said was wrong. What part of my video was a lie? That'd be the part you point out. But the brother can't even name me. He can't even name me. He can't even first name me. So like, what part of it did I drag through the mud? Let's find out, gamers, by reading more. I have zero intentions of using AI in any future project or what if video. The entire point of the post was to say that's the reason why I am waiting to work on more videos like that. If I wanted to use AI, I'd still have 40 videos already. Firstly, he's doing the whole, I could have made 40 videos already, which is just laughable. But let me quickly go into my pictures folder because I took a screenshot of the original post. Because you're wondering, Moresty, what do you mean you took a screenshot of the original post? Well, that's because if he wants to go to find the original post to see what he's talking about, it's gone. If I truly dragged your name through the mud, why is the post gone? It's almost as if you kind of knew you did something wrong and deleted the original post so people wouldn't have context. Now, Nin10doland's strongest counter argument could be, well, I don't want people seeing that post and not seeing the follow-up. To which I said, you can edit, because if you guys aren't aware, you can press this button here if you're a content creator. You can edit it and say, edit, I've added a clarification, here's the link. But I'm preserving the original post for archival purposes. If you knew you were in the right, that's why you would never have deleted the post. Why would you delete something if I was dragging you through the mud? Surely you'd want evidence of that, right? If not, to like indicate that I'm a rage bear or a drama follower, or if not, worst case scenario, to report me to YouTube if I've done something wrong, right? So either you can make me seem like the cunt I am, or you could report me if I've done something truly wrong. But instead you delete it. So interesting how that works. Or you could put a screenshot for maximum transparency, but he opted not to because he doesn't want people seeing the original post. Because if you saw the original post, gamers, here's the part I'm interested in. But I fear the only way to continue to make these videos work is to use a lot of AI for the what if scenarios, or pay a lot for an artist to drop 50 frames for a show which is not practical. That doesn't indicate to me that you have zero indications of using AI. What this bit indicates to me, chat, is you are essentially kind of playing sorry for yourself. You're kind of like, guys, I wish I could make these videos, but they just take so long, so I might have to use AI. That doesn't indicate to me that you have no intention of using it. You're very clearly presenting it as an option you want to go down. You're testing the waters to see if this is something your audience is okay with. So again, once again, I want to ask you guys the question again. At what point am I dragging you through the mud? A man so Voldemort-esque you can't even name me. Just to prove to everyone in my audience, this sentence to me, in my interpretation, you can interpret it how you want if my interpretation is correct, or you've come up with a different conclusion, this sentence clearly says to me, you just wanted to like essentially test the waters to see if your audience is okay with using AI. And the only reason you have now made this post is because I called you out on it. So ladies and gentlemen, let it be known that naming and shaming works. It works, gamers, because now if he does the videos, which I said were interesting concepts, he's now not going to use AI because he knows I'm watching you. I'm watching you, Nin10doland. It works. It's almost as if you want to see change in the world, you should call people out on their nonsense, which is what I advocate for doing. Not harassing or brigading, obviously, and as with always, chat, if I see any of you guys in this comment section, you will be banned. But I 100% advocate for, if I see you doing some nonsense, I'm going to say, that's a load of nonsense, mate. And I'm going to move on with my day, which is why I encourage everyone to do, especially with me. If you guys think I'm doing a load of nonsense, feel free to call me out. Either I will agree or I'll politely disagree. That's the way things should work in this world. I will read the rest of it. Now, normally, I'm not one to take victory laps, gamers. I'm not one to take victory laps. I do think they're kind of gauche, right? But of course, I decided to do exactly that on my Twitter, gamers. Everybody, move your feet and feel united. Oh, you know he's gonna see this. So I had to make a tweet. I'm like, he's gonna do it, gamers. You know he's gonna see this, and you know he's gonna say I'm bullying him or some shit. To which case, hey, listen, one more time, brother. Move your feet and feel united. Whoa. Yeah, broski. So I had to take a victory lap. Not something I'm going to do all the time. It's not something I want to encourage, but in this one case, I am shamelessly going to take a victory lap. But I'll continue reading the rest of this post, of course. The entire point of the post was say that's the reason why I'm waiting for more work on videos like that, which I think I've categorically proven false. If I wanted to use AI still, I'd have 40 videos already. Again, just like shifting the narrative. Guys, if I wanted to, I could have. It's like, okay, well done, you're not. Sorry, do you want me to give you a round of applause? Sorry, do you want me to give you a rousing round of... Chat, let's give him a round of applause. He could have, but opted not to. Jesus Christ. Since then, I've dedicated eyes to do all my logos and character art. And if you want receipts, blah, blah, blah. And plan on hiring new projects. Just go look at my Nin10doland 2 video, which had a big budget. Shoot, the logo of myself is my friend of mine. So gamers, just to clarify, I'm not an AI guy. Some of my best friends are artists. Guys, how can I be an AI slopmonger? So, my good friend Jamal here. My good friend Jamal here is an artist. All right? My good friend Shaquille over here is an artist. All right? My good friend Trev over here is an artist. Okay? My good friend Melanie over here, she's an artist. Guys, come on. Come on. I've got a gaggle of artists here. I'm gonna wheel them out. Hey, Melanie, come say hello. I need to wheel you out for the sake of my example. I need to wheel you out for the sake of... I'm deliberately being a cunt there, but like, again, very, very humorous. That whenever someone uses the whole, I can't be X or my best friends are Y, you know what I mean? It's a bit laughable, you know? It's the equivalent of saying you're off the hook because you gave to charity once, basically. Hey, what's up, my pig? Hey, whoa. Hey, Cam. Let me see your easel. Let me see your easel, brother. I need to see your easel. I need to see your canvas, all right? I don't know if that's your word. I don't know if you can say that word. Woody with buzzers on. Literally. I myself grew up as an amateur artist and even could do sketches myself, potentially, which I've done in the past. Not great ones at all, but still. So then surely you know, like, if you're an amateur... Oh my God. So he's an artist, so then why... So you know, you do have the power to do it yourself then. And you opted to still, you opted to still put the idea out there that you'd use AI. Interesting, very interesting defense there, Nin10doland. I know using my name nowadays is a view magnet for people. Oh, is it Nin10doland? Is it? Well, you're sure telling me, bro. You're sure telling me. Hey, Hot Wheels. What are you eating for dinner? I'm thinking a nice sirloin steak. A nice sirloin steak. What are you thinking, chat? We're thinking a nice sirloin. I'm thinking a New York strip, 20 ounce, okay? I'm not getting out of bed unless it's at least a 20 ounce, all right? A second bouquet minimum, all right? Jesus Christ, lad. But let me make this once again clear. I will not using AI for any future episodes or works, and I have plans set in motion. I'm excited to see you all, God bless. Which, hey, listen, if I could be the person to make it very clear that you shouldn't do this, I'm taking it to move to the bank, bro. Shameless victory lap from Sir Moresty. In all fairness, hey, good. I'm glad you're not using AI in your future projects. Bit of a shame it took me doing a video for you to come to your senses. Because, by the way, I knew this video, just to clarify, this video was going to release 2 weeks after the initial post, right? If at any point in that 2-week gap between me reading this post and this video coming out, he took down the video, took down the post, sorry, I would have told Hot Wheels to scrap the video, obviously, right? Because then it would be misinformation. Or would have added maybe an addendum at the end or something to indicate he's not doing the stance anymore. So he essentially had 2 weeks to come to that conclusion of his own accord, but it took me posting a video that got 11K views, mind you. So we're not talking this guy in like the millions or something where he had to address it. Right? It's nothing to scoff at, but it's also not like in the millions. It's not even hundreds of thousands, but like it could potentially shift narratives and stuff. You could have just ignored this and called it a day. But instead he had to say, he now came to his senses. He now came to his senses. Interesting, Nin10doland. What else are you going to come to your senses, huh? Do I have to call you out on more things? Interesting. To ask if he would have influenced by that, but the fact that he posted this almost immediately. No, literally immediately after. He had a 2-week gap, chat. Just I want to make this clear. I didn't post this like 1 day after. It says 1 day because I'm literally looking at this 1 day after. But 2 weeks ago. While we're here, I might as well talk about this as well. Give me 1 sec. I'm on my phone, Nin10doland, okay? I'm on my phone. Ooh. Hey, Nin10doland, I'm on my phone. I'm on my phone. There's some extra stuff, gamers. There's some extra stuff. Related to this, but not Nin10doland specifically. Because on this video chat, I did have to ban a few comments. What are they again? Musty, come on now, like, freedom of speech, Musty, right? Surely there's no way you're deleting comments, right? Yeah, I deleted comments, chat. Noah the game plan, Noah's Ark, Christian, just like Nin10doland. Nin10doland, is this your son by any chance? Was this your son? And then another one of yours. Nin10doland, another one of yours, maybe? No, don't use AI. You're drying all the watering holes in Africa. You're literally killing brown children. Please don't use AI or we'll cancel you. Literally just pay someone to draw your video that gets 20k views. You literally hate artists. You're supposed to make me sound ridiculous. This person wrote this comment like, oh, look how you, like the joke is, look how ridiculous you sound. No, unironically, yes. Yes to every single one of these claims. Yes. I literally deleted this comment for his sake. Because I'm just like, people in my comment sections are going to gang up on you. And I don't want someone, and I have a little bit of sympathy for you cog suckers, okay? I think it's trolling. Listen, poor attempts. Let's put it that way, poor attempts. And then gamers, I would say this is probably the smartest AI bro chat, right? I say smartest, but this guy's also a dipshit. Asking someone to reach out, discuss, pay commission to you, and make an image for you, for something you could have free with the push of a button is the same as reaching out, discussing, and paying someone to help you with the press of a button of an elevator you shouldn't have to. We used to have elevator operators, but now we don't. Where's all the posts crying about the lost jobs for elevator operators? Guys, this is the smartest person. I want to be clear. This is the smartest person in this comment section that deleted. I didn't even see the profile picture, by the way. Interesting. I don't think I need to make it clear, but just in case, there is no artistry behind pushing a button. There is artistry behind putting pen to paper, putting paintbrush to canvas. I hope this helps. I certainly hope this helps. Stay strong, Donkey Kong. Oh my god. I like that one, Gibbs. Why don't you guys say things like that to me? Instead, all I get is, oh, Musty, Demeech. That's all I hear from you guys. Unbelievable. You're making the right choice. I once used AI to generate a fan fiction about Donkey Kong where he was a religious and political icon. And the results were horrific. You know, but, I'm glad it was horrific. Maybe that should be the lesson for you to learn. Landon, some people always have something to come out. You know nothing to me. God bless you, man. Stay bananas, pea piranhas. Stay cool, K-Roll. Thank you. That's more like it. I can't believe this. Is God an AI, bro? And listen, I might have to bring that up during Sunday Mass. I might have to bring that up, gamers. Oh, hang on. Thank you for taking the time out of your videos. I do enjoy hearing your ideas, concepts, and opinions. AI could be used for good, but unfortunately people abuse it, replacing humans with robots. I'm glad you put the time and effort and we should be grateful. You made me laugh a few times. Jabba the Hutt with fairy wings and a pair, not the... We need to judge the people according to truth and not accusations of hate. Hearted the comment. Huh. Looks a bit, strange. Interesting you would heart. Interesting. I know what they mean is the 8 years old Mario Odyssey video with the thumbnail makes it look like AI, the way old Mario looks. Hang on, someone says, yeah, sometimes people are stupid and it's not something they'll bother to read. But I know you wouldn't be a person to ever use AI. Yeah, but he has though. Did you know Jesus was AI generated by the Romans? Fucking hell. Just imagine the 3 wise men turning up at the door, chat. This is the new version of the story. Literally. Oh, I need an in to stay out. We need an end to stay out. Sorry, the inns are full, mate. The inns are full. We need an in to stay out. We need an in to stay out. Fuck. Oh, it's all full. Listen, Mary, the inns are full. Well, Joseph, do something. Joseph gets on his phone. Please generate me the Son of God. Surely we can we have child, surely. Listen, there's a manger at the back, okay? the 3 wise crypto bros. I have brought you gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Listen, someone draw it, okay? Someone draw that. Frankincense coin. Which one is Jesus gonna pick? I mean, frankincense coin is not doing that great on the market right now, but it has like good potential, you know what I mean? End of the day, what matters is good content. If your AI cool, don't use it cool. Yes, AI is a disruptive technology, but so was the automobile. Oh my lord, man, kill me. Kill me, these people. They're fuck you, just get rid of me. No, people that use your name as a cash grab. Fuck yeah, I am, bro. Fuck yeah, I am. Imagine, gamers, imagine right now, if he said, hey, I've seen some criticism as of lately, and I've gone forward not to use AI in What If series going forward. Really excited to show you guys what's capable of, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I would have fucking nothing. I would literally just be playing Luigi's Mansion right now. I would be broke. You could put me out of business, bro. You could put me out of business. That's what you had to say. But he's a child who's incapable of just saying it. My B, guys. That's all I had to say. That's all he has to say, bro. Think about it. If he said my B, and I was like, yeah, fuck you, Lander, for even thinking about that, don't I look like the cunt? Of course I look like a cunt, which is why, and I wouldn't do that. Of course I wouldn't. If he just said, hey, guys, deciding not to use AI in the future, excited for what's going to happen, I'd be like, hey, guys, Luigi's Mansion, you know? that's what be. He doesn't help himself, does it? Well, I appreciate you. I think Twilight told me about this comment. So if you guys want a bit of backstory to this, by the way, because I was doing a stream on Twitch where I was literally just making thumbnails for the vault. I think my fiance ended up saying that she left a comment on Nin10doland's original video, right? And when I looked for it, it was gone. We suspected him of hiding her comment. But of course, just before the stream right now, I tested it with her, and she's not hidden from the channel. So I think she did end up apologizing. Yeah, she apologized. I told her to, she said she was gonna leave an apology. So that was nice. Because like we didn't originally think he hid comments. Like even, yeah, but he did. It turns out he didn't. So that's a bit of context for that. But I appreciate you stepping back on the use of AI. I can see how, I can see why people took the community post as you endorsing AI. In the same post towards it, at the end, you mentioned you were still willing to use AI in your videos, even if it's a tiny amount. And the context of what she's talking about is down here. That way I don't have to use AI to really get my visuals because it would only be a tiny amount. This is the part of the post she's referencing, chat. This part right here. You also hit comments including mine that explain why AI was harmful to the art community and express disgust AI as a whole, which again, we've corrected that misinformation. It's great that you're hiring more artists and I hope you continue to employ more. Keep your word and not using AI in thumbnails, basically. Very respectful comment. And behind the comments list, there was a certain block or phrase in YouTube's time. Well, I think I don't have the time to show you guys the comment right now, but in the original comment, there's nothing that looked like it would have tripped the auto spam filter. But from my experience, sometimes the auto spam filter can get like really weird and do false positives. So I'm willing to believe Nin10doland on that, considering she's not actually banned on the channel. So fair dues, fair dues. That's the internet for you. What's wrong with AI? Oh, hang on. Oh, here we go, gamers. Oh shit. Okay, literally, chat. If Nin10doland says, I would say, the correct take, I'll give him his flowers. We'll give him his flowers, chat. What's wrong with using AI if it's a cheap and produce a clean visual? It's not. The answer is using a machine to replace the artistry makes it no longer art. That would be my answer. In a nutshell, that's my answer, right? If Nin10doland says something to that effect, I'll give him his flowers, okay? Because if you're like the environment stuff aside, the electricity, for me, like that argument is good, but like it's the same. For me, it gives you the same feeling as somebody saying, "Oh, look at me, I'm having a Kit Kat." Mostly, don't you know, it's harvested by like people in like West Africa, like they get paid like 2 cents a day. It's like I feel bad, but it doesn't really help people like contextualize the understanding. Do you know what I mean? I think to get someone to understand it from a more human level is it's no longer art. You call it art, but the art form of it is lost. Putting pen to paper, paintbrush to canvas is what makes it art. Somebody made that. And it also doesn't help that AI only could spit out what it's been used to train as, which is stolen artwork, essentially. So those are the two strongest arguments. If you guys are debating this, those are the two strongest arguments you have, all right? When you use like the environmental one, you can use that one for literally like loads of things and like literally the clothes you wear. Like it's one of those arguments that's true, but doesn't really help, you know? But the artistry one helps you a lot. If he says something like that, hold gamers, pause the music. Let's see if it Landon says that. Let's hold up. Because the way generative AI works by combining existing imagery from artists with no credit. Yeah, true. Honestly, this guy got it about right. That's not how it works, buddy. No one ever invented something from nothing. I'm not defending use of AI, but your reasons kind of. But no, but that's how it works, though. That's how it works. They literally trained the AI on like thousands of images that they didn't get credit for. That's how it worked. What are you? Oh, this guy's a dipshit. A couple of broad reasons. I'm sure you've heard AI is dead, and I generally agree with that. I acknowledge that that's how many artists get their ideas for art, by consuming and inspired by other. But AI is inspired due to the nature of it not being a thing that can derive inspiration from, and the emotions that art is supposed to. Yeah, basically, literally, like, yeah. If you take the human aspect of it, it's no longer art. So I'll skim this one. It may be cheaper than a commissioned piece or hired art on micro level, but AI art requires more energy and resources. Like I said, good argument. Not one that you want to use to convince the average person, but a good argument. And for a bonus, AI often looks glossy, fake. Yeah, it looks like shit as well. That's another good argument. This looks like shit too. So, you know what? I think I skimmed it, but fairly detailed comment. And I'm glad he hearted it. Gamers, here's the drum roll. Did Nin10doland, after seeing and hearting this comment, did he give the, any sort of answer? Did he say any of these, basically? Let's have a look. It's wrong when it becomes a replacement for something that actual humans can do instead of a helpful tool. That's not why it's bad, Landon. That's not the... Landon, you hearted this comment. This comment literally has all the best arguments you could make. And instead you gave one that can very, very easily be debunked. Like, again, if someone says, oh, we're using robots to make cars now, there is no artistry in making cars. It's just putting pieces together to make the car work. There is artistry in making art. He had a tap in, 0.9 XG. And he fucked, I don't know what to say, bro. I'm actually, I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. He had a layup. You should just heart the comment. He should have. The more he says, the worse it gets for him. It really isn't difficult. All you have to say is that... I can't feel... Okay, it just doesn't end with this guy, does it, chat? It just doesn't end with this guy. He could have just not commented. He could have just hearted that and left it. Oh, man. I don't know why people care about music. Yeah, just get out of here. Well, I'm happy that to know you don't plan to use it. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I don't really know what you were expecting when you made that last community base. True! Oh my god, Luigi's sidekick, the chief propagandist. Let's go! I fucking love Luigi's sidekick. All right, best guy ever made. Holy shit! He just speaks so much sense. The tagging gamers, literally. I knocked him down and I looked at him. It's like Persona 3 chat. Go ahead, Luigi. It's like, oh, I got it. You know, and then he hit him with his move. He hit him with his persona. All out attack, let's go. Especially with how you worded it. It still made it look like you were considering using AI when you made it. And if that wasn't the case, you probably should have rephrased it. True! How does Nin10doland respond? Maybe I did phrase it weird, but I was essentially saying this is the reason why I've not considered the series for the last 2 years. Because if I do it, I don't want to deal with AI. And for the most part, it seemed like everyone understood that what I meant until it was recently blown out of proportion. I read your... Do you know what the best part about my content is, chat? Do you know what the best part about my content is, right? I'm literally, chat, showing you. I'm not lying to you, chat. You can read this on your own, right? I'll get rid of all the... You can go on that video. I show the whole post on the screen. If I have mischaracterized your point, someone in the comments could explain it to me. But the fact that no one in the comment explained it to me, and no one in the chat explained to me how I misinterpreted this, I think it's fair for me to say that my interpretation is fairly correct. You know? What do you mean blown out of proportion? This post was dog shit. What do you want me to tell you? It was dog. It was dog. That's why I made it. That's why I spoke about it. I don't know what to say. Recently blown out of proportion. Crazy. Dude, you're clearly using AI in your formulas. Either just own up to it or stop using it. Where? So much this. Nin10doland hitting him with the... You got a bad rep, dude. Any YouTuber with over 100k is a bad... No? You just suck. What is this like victim? I think the worst part of Nin10doland, genuinely the worst part is that he fancies himself a victim when it's just his own fault. Like, if I was well and truly victimizing you, right? Surely people would be able to see through my nonsense. Like, in fact, chat, I think you should be insulted. I'd be honest, chat, I think you should be insulted at the statement he's making. Because when he constantly victimizes himself, he makes it seem like I'm this megalomaniacal genius that's manipulating you, the audience, to believing what I'm saying. I show the post in full. I'm not hiding anything from any of you people. If you think my interpretation was incorrect, feel free to tell me. But instead, all I got in the comments was dipshit AI bros telling me I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. What do you mean? Tell me I'm wrong, please. is that not only does he have a hater, oh, I guess you could consider me a hater. Not only does he have a hater, he has a good hater. That's your issue, Nin10doland. Your issue isn't that you're getting hate, it's that you bumped into me. You've made the calamitous error of bumping into me. And I'm someone who will back up all the claims I make about you. I'm not gonna just make something up. You know, that's not what I'm gonna do. If you literally said, hey guys, not gonna use it anymore, excited for the future. Let's play Luigi's Mansion. And we would have all been happy for it, wouldn't it be, chat? Your issue is you bumped into the wrong kind of guy. And listen, I want to make one thing very clear, Landon, okay? I sincerely do still wish all the best for you, but I don't ever want you to forget, okay? I don't ever want you to forget something, Landon, okay? As long as Moresty's on YouTube, I'll be keeping my closest eye on you, okay? Every thumbnail you make, every video you post, every tweet you make, okay? I'm the dark, shadowy figure in the corner, all right? I'm the guy that you never want to look at. The whole kingdom is yours to own. But when your community points to that shadowy place in the corner, talking about me, okay? We'll leave it there, gamers. We'll leave it there. Landon, just stop being a fucking loser. Jesus Christ. Let's play Luigi's Mansion, guys. Fuck it, eh?